Going through a gate well is an essential skill to have as a horse person, and it's something that I find that most horses and most people lack in. So I'm going to walk you through how to go through a gate properly. Now there's a couple safety issues to keep in mind. You want to make sure that you have a really good idea of where you are in space, where the horse is in space, and where the other horses are in space. So a gate can be a very dangerous place to go through with another horse, especially if the other horses are around you and you're stuck between a horse and a fence. And it's a place where injuries are pretty common. So it's a place that I try to teach awareness at, and I'm really nitpicky about how people and horses go through gates. So I'm going to walk you through going through this gate with my pony Geronimo. So as I come up to the gate, I have awareness of where I am in between the horse and this corner. I know where the other horses are at, and I know which direction the gate opens. Now this gate opens this way, so I'm going to have a different plan than if the gate were to go open out. I'm aware of how wide the gate is, so I'm going to make sure that I send him through with plenty of space because he's got kind of a wide belly. I want to make sure that I don't run him into the sides. So as I go to open the gate, my horse is going to stay beside me. Now this is something I'm very nitpicky about. I don't want him to go behind me or cross to the other side because then I'm going to lose control over his head. So I'm going to have one hand on the gate to open this gate, one hand on the pony. This hand never loses track of where the pony is. I'm going to open the gate. I'm going to back him up. So there's plenty of room. I'm going to hold this hand on the gate steadily. I'm going to send him through the gate. And as I turn him around, I close the gate. Now we're walking past the gate. So that's pretty easy to keep me and him both safe in because he never gets tangled between me, the fence, and my lead rope. Now here's us going back the other way. Horse stays on the same side he started on. One hand on the gate, one hand on the pony. Open the gate, send the pony through. His hand stays on the gate. I turn him around. I close the gate. He stayed on the same side the whole time. Now here's what we don't want to do. Leave the gate open without my hand on it. Could swing and hit him. Now I'm going to send him through this little gate. Here's what we're not doing. There's not enough room for him. He could hit his belly, right? Then I lose track of the lead rope. So he reaches his head down to eat. Now I'm between his butt, the fence, and I have no control. Because once he reaches down to eat grass, he's going to pull through that pressure. I have no control over his body. I've got a wide open gate. I've got a horse grazing, and I've got nowhere to put myself in a safe place. Now this is what I see quite often, is somebody's task focused. They're thinking about how to get the gate closed. They've lost track of the horse. Now this horse maybe is stepping on the lead line. Maybe he's got his butt facing you. Maybe another horse is trying to get out. It's extremely dangerous. So we want to make sure that we keep track of the horse, the gate, and your body and the other horses the entirety of the time that you are opening and closing the gate. So a couple things to keep track of. Keep track of the horse and make sure they're well halter broke so they respond to that feel on the lead line. Keep track of your hand on the gate and where the gate is, and keep track of yourself and the other horses in the environment. And then you can go through any gate safely.